Yukon starting out in man-to-man defense, and they are making life hard for UNC early.
And a touch inside for Maria Gatang to get the bucket. And here's another one, number 21, Sarah Strong, the #1 rated freshman in the country, coming in with this class, and she sets the screen for Bueckers' three.
Said the most unguardable player in the country here. You cannot go behind any kind of screen. So little time and space that Paige Bueckers needs to get her shot off. We talked in the open about her efficiency. Donarski is an outstanding defender.
Indya Nivar with the pull-up, and Carolina starts out 2 for 2. Almost got the pick there of Caitlin Chen, the new point guard who transferred in from Princeton. It's a rarity to step right into a starting job as a transfer. And Bueckers starts out 2 for 2. UNC, Wilmington, and North Carolina A&T. So a big step up in competition for them tonight. Here is Strong. Going to the right hand in the lane.
Help came in when Strong drove to her left side, but
there's Ashlyn Shade, last year's Big East Freshman of the Year, and she gets her pocket picked. Nivar, the Stanford transfer, lays it up and in. Nivar's back home as well, a former high school player of the year here in the state of North Carolina. Strong, tough catch in traffic, and she's got the finish.
Catch. This is a tough catch. Anytime you have a defender at your feet, which she does, but she just goes,
But the success kept building and building, and just created a monster in stores over the years with those 11 national championships. Jumper is good from Nivar, and they've got a lot of different weapons to choose from. There's Bueckers again. You asked Bueckers if the players really had talked much or thought much about the chance to tie the record. They said not a whole lot as Bueckers scores again. But you do sense they are feeding off the energy in the building and the energy of the possibilities tonight.
We've seen Paige Bueckers score in so many ways here. Just a flare screen, steps right into it.
Rania Kelly, a sophomore out of Hoover, Alabama, off the bounce here, will pull up from 15 and hit. Grace Townsend, and the turnover. Strong, showing her handle on the run and finishes at the rim.
6 points already in this one, getting it done on both ends of the floor. Helps get the steal, goes the other way, and my favorite, how do you feel about it? To an equally as important question. I don't want to minimize the questions you're asking.
As a doctor of letters, I just took a gut punch. Final minute of this first quarter, and there's Bueckers again. You were right, it's the bigger question. And another turnover forced by the UConn D.
That's one of the things Courtney Banghart was worried about. She said we have to take care of the basketball against this level of opponent.
Arnold with the drive right down the lane. Timeout Tar Heels.
I'm done with my math. 2 for 6 now.
She needs to get a bigger sample size. Nivar gets it up and in. Good off the bounce. She's got 9 here in the first. Bueckers. Good if it goes. Got it. Chen. Bueckers with the cut. And how about Paige now 7 for 11. Here comes Chen, a former Ivy League Player of the Year with NCAA tournament experience at Princeton. Brady, quick with the release. Grant the kick out and an open look for 3. And there's another strong rebound. On the run, Brady from Chen for the land. Good rim run from Ice. She's got 5. Here's Usby, goes to the left hand, up and in. And now out top to Shade. Short corner, off the back door. Well executed. The execution early season for Connecticut. Playing much of the half without Lexi Donarski, who's scoreless with 3 fouls. And there's Caitlin Chen. They want her to take more. Looking at a 2-3 zone here. And a turnover. Chen gave it right to Nivar. Indya to the left hand. Got it. It was another 30-win season and another trip to the Final Four last year for Connecticut. In fact, all three of Bueckers, over half of his seasons, they've been to the Final Four. A quarter of those seasons ended with a national championship. There is Bueckers with an open look. Short. Must be with the rebound, and she'll push. Kelly got it. Another three. And this time it's Yukon that needs the timeout.
North Carolina switched up to their zone defense, and they've gotten stops and been able to go the other way.
KK Arnold into the lane. Blocked by Usby. She's been able to show us a little bit of everything in her skill set. That 2 points and Donarski in foul trouble throughout that first half. As Bueckers gets it up off the window, and it is a 20-point night once again for Paige. And take over that top spot. Held for a long time by his rival in the coaching profession, Pat Summitt, and then Tara Vanderveer able to grab that top spot. Certainly Paige, Bueckers, and this group that is set to arrive next summer could have a similar impact. Pull up, Kelly gets the bounce. Toomey. That's her second triple of the night for Ciera.
Trill, step into it, three.
They have 5 freshmen and redshirt freshmen that can make a huge impact as Ice Brady counters.
To 17-footers. Penetrate, kick, strong. We've seen her just make the right decision and passes.
With those 11 national championships front and center, strong inside, gets the lay-in.
And that was a great possession against the zone.
Here comes Bueckers. Corner, Trey, Chen, got it. Assist, Paige on the dribble and dish. Grant on the drive, Toomey, count it, and a foul.
I really like Toomey. She has good activity. We've seen her hit a 3, and then just there, kind of slithering through.
Oh, what a play by Nivar to keep it alive. And it will stay at this end again. UConn versus South Carolina game later this season. If it's number 1 versus number 2, Gino has almost played an entire season of number 1 versus number 2 matchups with a 23-4 record. One of the other amazing stats of his tenure. Across midcourt, and Gino calls the play. Paige with the pull-up, got it.
I love that decision by her.
Carolina just 3 of 12 here in this third quarter, under 2 to go, and Bueckers with the assist to Shade. Timeout, Tar Heels.
And goes and gets UConn a score, then penetrate, kick, wide open 3 for Shade for that court dedication.
Just, you know, the thing with Pat and then Tara and then Gino over the years, just class, you know, the way they conduct themselves, the way their teams played night in and night out. Bueckers with 3 more. Oh, no!
She doesn't want the Sarah Strong screen. Get out of here, Sarah Morgan-Shelley. Come up here. I want a screen going to my right so I can get your defender to switch and drain my jumper.
Of course, it's great to see some parity, too, around the game of late. As Dawn Staley in South Carolina, Kim Mulkey at Baylor, and now LSU emerging. Should be a great run to the Final Four this year in Tampa. Shade misses from the corner. Here's Lainey Grant. The kick out, Donarski. Got it! And Lexi. Bueckers defending. Off the screen. Strong, able to help out and bother. And Donarski did not get an open look.
Isabel got an open look on that one because of another nice penetrating kick. Wasn't able to drain it, but a really good look for her.
Toomey, another good-looking youngster on the other side for Carolina. Beth Mullins, Rebecca Lobo, Brooke Weisbrod with you. And the Tar Heels trying to amp up the home folks. An administrator now in the NBA. Strong, got it. Now with a dozen.
Her pace and not ever being sped up offensively.
Home for three.
Here we go.
And it's down to 10.
Well, on this hand, just nice little jab, step left, gets the
offensive rebound and a second chance. Oh, couldn't convert. And whoever wins that lottery likely to take Paige Bueckers #1 overall. Off the bounce goes Indya Nivar, and it's down to 9. North Carolina's making it tough on them. Strong, a couple of chances, no. Alfie, yes, for the third time. And she'll get one right here. She's got 27 on the night. Timeout, Tar Heels.
Defend it well. Elbow entry eventually here. Ball goes into Ciera Strong, and then Paige just running off the other high elbow screen, and Strong delivers for the assist.
Interaction with somebody, some player, some coach that would help get them back on track. Nivar swatted by Strong. Bueckers gets it back from Strong. The head fake, steps inside the line and drains it. 216 to tie Tara Vanderveer for #1 all time. And he's coaching up his club right to the end.